My sister stole my face and framed me. Last Friday, my boss pulled me into his office and said something that made my stomach drop. We appreciate the anonymous donations, but employees aren't supposed to fund the company. I blinked. What donations? He didn't smile, just motioned toward his office and closed the door behind us. It was 4:30 p.m., end of the week, and I was already packed up to leave. Instead, I found myself sitting across from Mr. Hartley, our VP of operations, while he pulled out a thick folder and laid it on his desk. Since February, we've received 8 anonymous donations, totaling $58,000, specifically earmarked for IT and equipment upgrades, he said, flipping through wire transfer confirmations. They came from an anonymous LLC, but our accounting team traced the routing number to your bank account. I laughed. Actually laughed out loud. What? That's impossible. I have like $270 to my name. He pushed the documents toward me. Each wire transfer had my signature. Same handwriting, same weird little loop in the J of my name. There were notes like, to support the amazing team at Ridgeview Solutions. Then I saw the kicker. The account number. It looked similar but wasn't mine. I never made these, I told him. I swear. I couldn't even afford new tires this month. Mr. Hartley believed me. Sort of. He said he wasn't accusing me, but needed me to stop the donations. Our company had strict conflict of interest policies. I nodded, grabbed the folder, and walked out of there with shaking hands. On the way home, I drove straight to my bank. The teller, Mara, looked surprised when I handed over the documents. She scanned them, checked something in the system, and then went pale. You've had a second account with us since January, she said. Opened with a $190,000 deposit. You've been withdrawing between $5,000 and $9,000 every month. What? Number? I didn't open anything. She didn't argue. Instead, she printed the account activity and pulled security footage from the day it was opened, January 12th. It was me on the footage. Same haircut, same coat, same everything. Except it wasn't me. I've never seen that coat before, I muttered. That's not me. Mara quietly called her manager. Within hours, the bank's fraud department confirmed the account was opened using my driver's license, my social security card, and my address. But the signature was just barely off. It was my twin sister, Rachel. Rachel worked at a competing bank across town. We'd never been especially close, and to be honest, I always found her kind of cagey about money. She had a new car every year, a 2-bedroom condo, luxury handbags. She once joked that she found loopholes for a living. I thought she was just clever with her bonuses. Turns out she was running a mortgage fraud scheme. She was using her access as a loan officer to approve fake mortgages with inflated values, and then laundering the money through accounts opened in family members' names. Mine was one of 12. The donations to my workplace? Her way of legitimizing the funds while making me look like some secret philanthropist. She even timed them around my birthday and bonus periods, so it wouldn't raise suspicion. I found out later she'd picked Ridgeview because she knew our finance department would eventually trace the money and point the finger at me. That was part of her plan. If the scheme ever got exposed, I'd take the fall. But Rachel made a mistake. She used our cousin Greg's identity to open a new account. But Greg was in the middle of refinancing his home and flagged the weird activity to his lender. That triggered a full audit. 3 days later, Rachel was arrested at work. She'd just finished wiring $14,000 from Greg's fake account into a shell company in Belize. The FBI found links to a network of shady realtors, 2 appraisers, and even a corrupt underwriter. The total fraud amount? $1.4 million. My donation account was frozen, and the $58,000 taken back as evidence. My boss was shocked, but supportive. He apologized for the awkward confrontation and gave me a raise to make up for nearly getting framed. He even joked that my fake generosity showed how much the company relied on me. Rachel pled guilty to wire fraud, identity theft, and money laundering. She got 9 years in federal prison. My parents won't talk about it. Thanksgiving's going to be complicated. I still don't understand how she pulled it off so flawlessly, or why she chose me. But every time I check my bank app now, I triple check the account numbers.